First one. What is your vision for education in the community? How does it support the economy and quality of life in the community? I'm going to start by asking Craig to answer that question.
Education, we're looking at jobs in Michigan, and a lot of us on the board have been and here have mentioned vocational education. Not all our students are a four-year university going to be a four-year. I've been trying to push the having discussions. I'm sorry, public speaking isn't my strong point, but trying to push the vocational education, because I know that those are good jobs for our students. And even with middle cities, the early college, they can go out of there with a certificate and start a career.
Thank you. Jason?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yes. What is your vision for education in the community? How does it support the economy and quality of life in the community?
I think I touched on this a little bit in my initial statement. My vision is that we increase the graduation rates. That's first and foremost. In order to do that, we need to get early interventions into with literacy, because we know by third grade, if they're not reading at that level, then they struggle. So we need to increase literacy attainment, and also, like I said before, the vocational training. We need to have people who are able to work when they graduate from school, and by having gainful employment, having a skilled trade or a college even, you can break that cycle of poverty. So that's my goals: the vocational training and literacy, and increasing graduation rates.
I think it's important. Jason mentioned about certainly we have to really increase our focus on early childhood. It is a very critical point for our students, and of course we know that statistics have been seen clearly about that third grade not catching children up, where they are knowing just the fundamentals of education, their ABCs and their literacy issues, primary colors and different things like that, that those are the kids that are at risk, and most time those are minority students that's at risk, and those are the students that I am dealing with every Monday at the juvenile home, and many of them are facing jail time, prison time already, and so these are the kids we have to save. To increase the quality of life, we have to catch them up young. We do need to recover some of these students that are like in alternative schools, where we can get them back into regular school by giving them mentors and extra support, a little bit more than the students that are not in those type of schools. And also, we want to be able to sprout them beyond just Kalamazoo, because everybody's not going to be planted just here in Kalamazoo, the city promise. They may move and go to other places, and so we need them ready for life, and even for college. They need to be prepared for college as well, because many of them are not prepared when they graduate.
Thank you, Jermaine. We'll move on. Tandy?
My vision for education in Kalamazoo really centers around an increased community involvement and partnership. I see project-based learning as a really great option for KPS. This is a model in which children can learn the curriculum rather than out of textbooks and handouts through direct, hands-on, relevant projects. And we can, in doing that, partner with business leaders, organizations, and parts of the government. So I think that this engages kids with our local economy from a very young age. It makes learning relevant, and it gets more of our, more people in Kalamazoo involved in our school building. I think it's also important that KPS reach out to the community directly and seek input and provide, avenues for involvement, from every walk of life, not just business leaders.
Thank you. Do we have any follow-ups and rebuttals? Thank you.